Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome back once again to the Real Nerdy Review. Your boy is back with a brand new video, and if you're new here, hit that like and subscribe button. So we gotta talk about the Power Rangers once again, because obviously there's been a lot of news going around lately about the Power Rangers and how things just has not been looking good as far as if we're ever going to see the Power Rangers get another season again. And I gotta be 100% honest with y'all, man. I don't see any type of reason why Hasbro will not bring back the Power Rangers. In my honest opinion, what I think they should do is they should make it for more mature audiences. Like, give us, the parents in the Power Ranger TV shows more than what we got back in the old 90s TV shows. Give us the Rangers, going through some type of issues, almost deep issues that kids of today can relate to. What we got back in the 90s was great, but we really need something for today's generation. And that's where I think a more mature Power Ranger, a more mature Power Ranger series would be much better for the fans. What we got back in the 90s was great. I think maybe it fit that time period. But now that we're like in the 2024 and stuff like that, and just a completely different generation. It's been almost 30 years since the Power Rangers series appeared, and it just feels like we need something that would fit this time period, something that would fit this young generation. And that is where I feel like should be something mature instead of us giving some more kiddie stuff. If parents want to have their kids watch the kiddie Power Rangers, they got over 30 seasons of child Power Ranger TV shows. But nowadays, I believe something more mature could be better for this generation, because kids today are not stupid. They know, how stuff works. So making something that fits today's generation would make way more sense than what we got back in the 90s, or even what we got recently. Like, look at the stuff we got recently that they tried to promote and even have out. It just felt like, even though it was on Nickelodeon, it just really didn't make a lot of sense. It didn't really seem to just work. And I feel like they need to mature Power Rangers up. And honestly, it's a $1 billion franchise. So they really need to make it work for this generation. I don't see a reason why Hasbro won't bring back Power Rangers, why they won't keep it going. It's a huge franchise, like I said. A lot of fans all over the world love it, and we fans desperately need it. This is something that a lot of people have been talking about over social media, and it makes me wonder, did Hasbro decide to take away the Power Rangers at least to get fans' interest high, and then decide to drop it on people when they least expect it? Like I said, the last thing I heard was that we were supposed to be getting a new season going into 2025, and that it was going to be set in a completely new universe compared to where we have been getting. On top of that, what else was going on? They were saying that it was going to be brought over to the States. So instead of it being kept on the main, instead of it being over in New Zealand, it was going to be brought over to the States. So I think that would be pretty cool to see, like I said, a new generation of Power Rangers coming up. I think it would be best if they have teens that are actual teens, let them grow with the show. And then eventually, if they want to pass the torch like they did in past times, they could do something like that. But I really feel like if Hasbro doesn't take advantage of the Power Rangers, especially with the comic books still selling like hotcakes, that we can miss something special. They can miss out, on something special. The Power Rangers are desperately needed, and there's no reason for us not to have a TV show. It's really, really needed by the fans. I want to see it. The fans want to see it. The Power Rangers need to be brought back. A new generation of Power Rangers need to be brought back. I feel like it would be something amazing, whether it's an animated property or a live action. I think I want to see both, honestly. A movie would be cool, but at the same time, them doing a movie, it just wouldn't hit the same because of the fact that it's a lot of story to tell. It's a lot of story to tell, and I feel like a TV show would be great. If we can get an animated TV show, that would be really, really cool because of the simple fact that that would be something so much cooler because you can do a lot of stuff with animated properties that you can't do with live action TV shows. So I think an animated property would be cool. Again, I want to see both live action and animated because it would be boss as fuck to have both. I don't see a reason why they can't, but they have to shop around to a network that will really want it. I don't think not Amazon, excuse me, Netflix, because Netflix has a history of canceling too much stuff, especially if the bill gets too high, would have to keep paying the actors and actresses. But I think something like a Prime, Amazon Prime, or Paramount, or whoever they can shop it around to, a much more mature audience of Power Rangers is what the fans needs, because it's what this day and age really needs, and something that kids today can click with, they can, really feel and understand. This all sounds good just thinking about it, like ideas flowing through my head when it comes down to, maybe they could switch up and not do Rita. But give us a Lori Zed, or maybe give us an Ivan Ooze, you know what I'm saying? Like, give us a different Ivan Ooze for this generation. Maybe have them, I wouldn't say stuck on that planet or that universe, because obviously it's a new universe, but give us Ivan Ooze as a big bad villain. Make him really give the Power Rangers work, not just send putties after him, but make sure he really gives the Power Rangers work. Maybe they could design their own suits, because the Power Ranger suits we had in Cosmic Fury were absolute garbage. Some of the worst suits I'd ever seen in my entire life. I don't know why they just didn't take the Power Rangers, the suits they wear, Dino Fury Power Ranger suits, and just kind of modify them to fit Cosmic Fury, because the Cosmic Fury suits look terrible. But I really believe that Power Rangers is a billion-dollar franchise, as I'm sure it is with everything that they've been through, and they really need something new, something fresh, something that the fans can get behind and become a fan of. A new Power Ranger team for a new generation. They tried it with 2017 movie, it didn't work. Let's see what they can do with the Power Rangers for 2025 and beyond. I really believe Hasbro needs to bring the Power Rangers back. Just give us a much more mature property. Nothing kiddie, because we already got that over the last 30 years. I believe if they can't find anybody to direct the show, maybe try and hire some fans as a contest and see what they can come up with, because I believe that they have some great ideas for some episodes. I know it'd be hard writing week to week, but eventually hire on some serious writers, you know what I mean? But have a fan contest and go from there. Anyway, I do want to know y'all thoughts. Post those comments down below. I appreciate all y'all watching and listening. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you in the next video.